I can't think. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I can't. What am I supposed to do?
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. How are you going? I really hope you guys are going well. Well, what are we doing here? We'll just wait for everyone to come in for a little bit. Hi everyone in chat. Oh gosh, it's freezing. I don't have my heater on tonight, and I have also unplugged my Chromecast to see if that's gonna, I think that's what's making my streams choppy. So I did, like, it's so annoying. The past few lives I've done, when I've gone back to put the timestamps on, I haven't been able to watch it. It's just been so freaking choppy. And I don't want you guys to watch shit. Like, I don't want you guys to just force yourself to add any more torture to the situation, because it's already a fucking head fuck as it is. So I end up privating the video, but then I forget to tell people and everyone gets annoyed. And so I just really want to apologize that I don't think things through like that. And I'm trying to work on getting my stream to be better. I really do think it's my Chromecast, because it's been annoying. Maybe I need to update it or something, or get a new one. But we'll see how this goes. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so I put the timestamps on after the stream. That's something you can find in the description. I really do suggest checking it out, because the description box, that's down below. Because I put all the information in there, all the links, although there's no link for this video because obviously it's from Katie Joy Live. Obviously the channel was deleted, but this is actually a video that she deleted before she deleted the channel. So I got this like playlist of her deleted videos, and I was like, oh, okay. And I know she doesn't look good on the cover, and it's not me trying to be mean. It's always been me trying to just bring attention to someone who's not mentally well, in my opinion. And yeah, fuck. So what is this video? It is called It's Time to Get Honest. I know, what a fucking great video. Title, December 8, 2020. Sorry, it's going to take me a bit to warm up. I feel like I am jumping all over the place. I feel like I am... Okay, but I do want to stress everything I say is my own opinion as usual. Don't take anything I say as fact, but yes, there's a but. I can't even think. I'm cold. I might have to put my heater on. I turned it off because I'm trying to save money, because I paid $2.38 per litre the servo today, not filling up my car. I put $20 in. I didn't even get to 8 litres. I don't know what world I've stepped into, but fuck. Okay, so it just hit me. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm just going to bring her up. And yeah, this is the opening. I could have done a better job with the video that I did last night on this screenshot that I took. I took the screenshot ages ago, so it was in one of my 2021 files. But this is, yeah. When she starts her lives with the back camera, this is what happens. And you find out the good stuff. That's when we found out the Q-tips in the funeral waiting room. Okay. Fuck, we've got to get past this bit. So I'm just going to press play and we'll see. Oh, it's fucking throwing me off. Welcome, everyone. Anyway, oh, did I say December 8, 2020. I'll warm up and I'll make sense soon. We're in the bedroom.
Whoa. Okay. You guys, I'm sorry. Frida is so cute. I'm so sorry. Okay, so my life is a mess. I am in need of a haircut. I'm in need of a hair job, dye. Got my all my gray hairs coming in. This is the reality that so many of us are dealing with right now. We are dealing with a world where we're all alone and stuck at home. And some of us have been at our houses for months on end. Some of us haven't been able to see our friends or family or, anyone. Kids aren't going to school. People are out of work. There's been this perpetualness of constant and utter chaos and hopelessness and sadness. And I think we're all manifesting that energy in so much of what we do and how we react and how we feel and how we see things. And it was funny because I wanted to post something just kind of uplifting to keep you guys feeling good. And I want this space, when it has all things, whether it's the tea or the investigations or whatever, I want this channel to be a space where people can, come and escape and be together and just watch something together, feel entertained, feel connected, feel something, right? But
do you reckon there's coffee in that coffee cup? I don't think so. But also, it doesn't look like she has even gotten out of bed and gone to the bathroom and put some water on her face like in the morning and just assess the situation. Should I go live right now? Maybe I should have a shower, be presentable. This is my job. This is my career. It's very, it's sad, isn't it? Like, why doesn't she care enough about herself? Why doesn't she care enough about her channel, her career, what she puts out there? Maybe because she's like, oh, just delete it later. And she thinks she's just talking to her mates. I really don't think she knows. The whole world has the ability to tune in. Oh, Katie. Plus, slept with the mascara on. Remember she did her TikTok video where she was like, no matter how many times I wash, it just doesn't come off. Fucking just go get the oil out of the pantry.
that is not always easy for people. Good morning, Shelly. And when we are spending so much of our time and our energy kind of disconnected and disassociated from everything, it's easier sometimes for a lot of us to go into this space of complete and utter negativity, where we are constantly looking for everything that's wrong with everyone else, or we are finding enjoyment in making other people feel bad. And that's never what this channel was supposed to be or is supposed to be. Telling stories can be done in a way, and being funny and being goofy is totally fine. But I always want this place to be a space where everyone can be happy. And so this isn't necessarily a video for me. This is just something for you, because I know, and I've received so many messages. Something that I've been getting messages about. I will leave this video up for a little while. Something that I've been getting a lot of messages about from people is that they are struggling right now. I can't tell you how many messages I get on a daily basis from people that are out of work, mothers that are not sure how they're going to feed their kids, mothers that don't have clothes for their kids, moms that aren't sure how to pay for groceries or how to get Christmas gifts, or fathers that are out of, work, or, younger people that don't have kids that are feeling like hopeless and disconnected, or, people dealing with their loved ones that are sick. And I think overall, the tone of a lot of the messages I get are ones of people just feeling really down right now. And I feel like that whole like sense of downness and that whole sense of sadness has made a lot of us just stop forgetting how to be nice or forgetting how to be kind. And so every day I want to do something to just remind.
So if she's trying to address people that are kind of being down, again, is this the presentation? Like, I know when I'm not feeling good, if I tune in and I see someone that's not looking after themselves, it doesn't look like Katie is radiating happiness herself, yet she wants to give advice. Hello, Amber Portwood. Dismissing her own mental health, in my opinion, to give everyone else advice. Also, I just want to say that this is, December 8, 2020. So it's this December. Oh my God, her lives. She was basically drunk every night leading up to, well, New Year's Eve and everything. But like around Christmas, it was crazy. I think it was November 30 that she filed her motion to dismiss, which was like written by Katie wrote it. I'm pretty sure it was November 30. It was like a month or so after Tati first filed the lawsuit. So yeah, she's on that downward kind of spiral. Oh my God, you guys talking about tacos? Stop it. I just saw tacos in capitals and I'm like, that's my kind of conversation. Sorry, chat. Let's go back to should have washed your hair and stuff. It's just far out, Katie. Why?
You guys that no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're experiencing, all of this is temporary. Every part of this is temporary. Even though right now things feel really down or things feel really bleak or desperate or sad, that doesn't mean that it's going to stay like that forever. It's not. It won't. There's no possible way that this will stay forever. Even if you are having a hard moment or a hard minute or a hard, life, if you're going through a season that's just so hard, it does get better. Like I've gone through some really, really hard seasons, especially as a mom, that have not been easy. And you get through it as hard as it is. And I know a lot of people right now are like, I don't know what I'm going to do for work. Oh, Shelly, I'm sorry. She said her friend gave up on December 4th. You're heartbroken. I'm so sorry to hear that. There's a lot of people feeling like that, sadly. So don't give up. Don't give in. Don't just try to stay in a space where you remember that none of this in the long run is going to be forever, and that there's people out there that care, that there's people out there that want to be in your life, that love you, that as much as it's easy to get sucked into negativity or into feeling frustrated or feeling like you want to be hating someone, sometimes I feel like when we do that kind of stuff, it's because we're hating something about our lives. And I've always, with this content and with this channel, wanted to come from a space of when sharing stories and doing things that we do it lighthearted, that we don't take things too seriously, and you try to be, mindful. And I feel like Robin says, if you feel like giving up, tie a knot and hang on. It will get better. I've been there. Trust me. It's not easy. It's true. You have to sort of stay with the course. My mom would always tell me, this too shall pass, right? I used to hate that saying so much.
Where is Janelle? Janelle! Her tattoo. This too shall pass. But she's got it written in French or something. Janelle Evans from Teen Mum. Oh, this is the link we've always needed. The parallel worlds of Katie Joy and Janelle Evans. One in the same, well, basically swamp and land and house. Who has a better house? This is basically Janelle's bedroom. The same furniture and everything. Same holes in the wall. Oh, shit, there's so much that's the same. Okay, I came here to say something other than that. Yeah, Katie is creating her own psych session Like, she desperately has always needed, in my opinion, to go and see a psychologist because they will give her the undivided attention that she desperately fucking needs, you know? And wouldn't you think that, wow, I'm being sued, I'm fucking losing my shit, I can't sleep, I'm doing lives looking like this, I might want to check in with someone who can help me. But really, she's doing the old Amber Portwood and becoming the psychologist herself, telling everyone, oh my God, her hair, like you can smell it. I can smell the situation from here. And it's just not hair that was washed in the past 2 days, although she does twiddle.
I used to hate when my mom would say this too shall pass, because it always felt like this empty thing that someone says to you when they don't have anything else to say to you. They don't know what else to say to you. They have no idea what to tell you or how to feel, or like it's just sort of like this blanket statement of you will get better, or it will stop, or there will be an end to all of this, right? But at the end of the day, it's true. It's true. Sometimes the things that we hear or the advice that we're given isn't what we want to hear, but it's the truth. And this too shall pass, and it will pass. And every time I go online right now and I read an article, like I was literally thinking about mom shaming, for instance. And I was thinking of how critical everyone is about moms. And it's not just because I'm a mom. I mean, it's partially because I'm a mom, but it's because women seem to, we as women, instead of sometimes wanting to support moms and to support each other, we shame one another. We say, well, you're not doing what I would do, or you're doing it wrong, or you're not as good as me. And I literally typed in mom shame on Google today. And I'm not even kidding. Mom shame says, the top thing says that mom shaming has been worse, and it's gotten worse since this pandemic started. So has online hate. So has online sort of mobs. And I think it's a symptom that all of us are feeling stuck and sick and tired, and our mental health is, suffering because we can't be doing what we want to be doing. We want to have an end to this. When it started back in March, when we started getting orders, even before then, when we started hearing about this, a lot of us were like, oh, it won't be a big deal. It'll pass. Everything will get better. Except now we're how many months into it? And we're how many months into this, and we're still dealing with it, right? We're still here stuck in this space. We're still here feeling like.
What do you mean? You have not left your house in 3 years. The pandemic has not been going on for that long, has it? I feel like she's been in the house nonstop. Like you can see, she's got no tan. She hasn't had any natural vitamins. I was going to say vitamin C, vitamin D, but also vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin B. All your vitamins, Katie, actually would be great. Any vitamins for the hair? Okay, I just fucking opened the trap door to vitamins. My whole brain was like, how many vitamins does she need? So many. The vitamin bottle is a Pandora's box.
Like, when is this going to end? And we still don't know, right? We have no idea. And on top of that, the more we're stuck at home, the more isolated we've become, the angrier we've become. And we're angry at life, and we're angry at everything around us. And then we're taking that anger out on each other. And sometimes it's easy to lash out. They always say that anger is the first line emotion. And then underneath anger is the real feeling. So lately when I've been feeling angry or frustrated, I'm trying to dissect and go underneath that feeling and say, okay, I'm feeling anger. And anger is this, this response that we have it's a symptom. Correct. Anger is a symptom. What's causing the anger? What's causing the frustration? Is it sadness? Is it I lost my job? Is it I miss my family? Is it I want my life back? Is it I'm feeling stuck or hopeless?
Have you talked to your son? What he's going through, being trapped in the house for 3 years? I believe that maybe he's feeling all these things that you're laying down with your list of questions that people could be going through. What about the crucial development stage of socialization for your child. He's missing out completely. His brain is going to develop completely different because he's missing out on socializing with his peers. I don't think you've thought that through. You don't think anything through, but you're not doing anything for him, in my opinion, Katie. Your whole life is about you, and everyone comes second. Well, no, everyone comes seventh after the animals.
I'm feeling hurt, right? And the more angry we become and the less we dig underneath that emotion and figure out why we're angry, the more the symptom of anger just takes over and permeates everything. And so some people can come on here and say, this is about me. This is not about me at all, because what I've experienced lately has happened to so many people. It's not just me that this has happened to. You can look online and see how so many people that are in the public are dealing with this right now. And instead of getting mad about it, instead of feeling sorry for myself, I thought, I just want you guys to know that if you're feeling angry and if you're feeling frustrated and you feel like you need to be mad at someone, take care of yourself, take care of your heart. And when you're hurting, talk to someone and talk to a friend or call someone, Skype someone, get connected to people somehow. There's an amazing way to connect with people through FaceTime, through Skyping. Find things to do to make yourself happy. There's no reason to stay stuck in unhappiness. Find ways to fill up your cup, right? They always say self-care is important. So things I've been doing for my own self-care, just to give you sort of an idea, are working out, because that always makes me feel better. Taking baths, reading, spending time with my son and my husband, deep breathing, like.
I can tell that you are not a deep breather just from the way that you breathe, Katie. You breathe from your chest. I've never once seen you deep breathe. Take a deep breath fuck, you're just saying shit like these are the general things that, anyone can use to relax for me time. You don't do any of those things. You're online constantly. You say connect with people, Skype with a friend. You don't have that, Katie. And you've made everyone online, though, like, more important than your husband and your child. You're so desperate for a connection with people that this is the way that this is you time. This is you taking care of yourself, where you can preach to people. Maybe you really do need to start taking care of yourself, even your little colouring in activity. But then you still had to lie about that. I don't reckon you had I still reckon Toad coloured them in. You got no shade in you. Could go on and on. Okay, we've got to go back.
When my mind is feeling very out of control, just taking a moment to just sit in silence and breathe and breathe through that. Michelle says this is why she invested in a she shed. Hey, can't blame me for that. So it's hard because when we're angry, the easiest thing to do is to find other people to be angry with, right? It's easier to find people that are wanting to be mad, because when people are mad, they all want to group together, right? They always say that it's the mob of anger is always going to feel loud and nasty and it wants friends. Misery loves company. Exactly. Thank you for that. Misery loves company. Misery loves to unite in other people's downfalls. It's to unite in other people's misdeeds. And I always think of it this, like, I love to watch the news, and I love to know about what's going on in the world. And I love to tell you guys stories about what's happening in the world. And I love to dissect things that happen and try to understand what's going on. And I always think when I'm doing these things, I always want to tell my subscribers or suggest to them, like, don't send hate or anger to anybody that's in these stories. Don't leave them messages. Don't be mean to them, be kind, right? And so you have to, in a way,
But you know that your minions go after people. You know that they leave bad reviews online for people's businesses. Do we have to bring it up? The whole, I'm just going to say Jack's Cafe. For fuck's sake, Katie. And it was around this time too that she was doing that. When was that Believe Me video? Or was it 2021? I don't even know. The years. When I try to think back, what year is what? It hurts my brain because so much happens with her. It's almost like 8 years it's been, but it's only been since 2019. I can't even when? I don't know. Who knows? It hurts my brain.
Remember that when we group together in mobs and we do all these things together, is it filling us up or is it depleting us? Is it making us feel better or is it making us feel more angry? The news will make you sad these days. If you're sad, I'd say don't watch the news. Well, yes, there are aspects of the news that are extremely sad these days. You know, one of the hardest things about the news right now is every time you turn it on, you think you hear more cases, more people gone, more restrictions. You have this upheaval, this political unrest. You have everything that's happening. And then you don't know if what you're getting from the media is truth or fiction. You don't know what's fact or real. You're sitting here going, well, I don't know who to trust. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. And that's when I feel like I just need to stop and be like, you know what? None of that matters. What matters is here. What matters is that together, happiness is possible and we don't have to be alone and we don't have to feel angry. Here's an example of how I feel like my mindset has shifted. Last night, an article came out about Jeffree Star, right? And it was about Jeffree Star's allegedly paying someone off hush money. And my initial response was, of course. Of course. And then I was rolling my eyes. And then I was like, and of course, X, Y, and Z, right? And then I stopped and I thought, but there's always two sides to the story. Just because someone pays someone something doesn't mean something happened. And not just literally jumping on, okay, this was said, so it must be true. And instead,
what the fuck kind of shit are you trying to spin here? No wonder you deleted it. You probably watched it back. I know you wouldn't have watched it back, but you probably saw just that you went live looking like this. But yeah, she's never been fucking secure in herself at all. Here she is bullshitting. You just got to not listen to people, not take it to heart. Sit there, have a deep breath. She's so full of crap, but she loves it. We should send her a podium. Oh, what color?
Just being like, you know what? There's a lot of people that have a lot of motivations to do a lot of things. And there's a lot of people that pay things off just to make things go away. And it doesn't mean it happens. And just remembering that just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. And I'm not trying to defend him. It was more just me coming from this place of, well, maybe, instead of yes. You know what I mean? And does that mean I still love him? No. But do I want bad for him? No. And I feel like that was a big shift in my thinking, was just looking at it from the perspective of, even if these things happened, even if it's the worst thing in the world, even if he's done terrible things, I still want him to do better with his life and to be a better person and do better, right? I'd want that for everyone.
Oh, did I miss? I don't know who she's talking about. Should I go back? Or you guys are listening? Do you know who she's talking about? Is it her ex? She did love him. Is it God? No, it can't be God. Is it Jesus? I don't know. Is it Toad? Do I have to go back? Is it really necessary?
And I want, talking about it is okay, but I feel like so much of this stuff that we're seeing right now is, again, looking at stuff and it's so hard to know, like, yeah, I know. And I understand this is a very heated topic. Like, I'm not here to say like, you can't dislike him or you have to hate him. Even if he's done terrible things, I still want him. And there's a lot of people that pay things off just to make things go away, and it doesn't mean it happens. And just remembering that just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. And I'm not trying to defend him. It was more just me coming from this place of, well, maybe, instead of yes. You know what I mean? And does that mean I still love him? No. But do I want bad for him? No. And I feel like that was a big shift in my thinking, was just looking at it from the perspective of, even if these things happened, even if it's the worst thing in the world, even if he's done terrible things, I still want him to do better with his life and to be a better person and do better, right? I'd want that for everyone. And I want, talking about it is okay, but I feel like so much of this stuff that we're seeing right now is, again, looking at stuff and it's so hard to know, like, yeah, I know. And I understand this is a very heated topic. Like, I'm not here to say like, you can't dislike him or you have to hate him. Now, if a nurse, someone said, but you want the nurse to get fired. If a nurse is actually out there and they're irresponsibly talking about the pandemic, there should be consequences. And that's why there's a investigation that happens. So yes, an opinion doesn't mean that it's the fact. And having an opinion about something is still everybody's right to do. So am I always going to be happy and motivated? No. Is everyone going to be happy and motivated? No. But today, I just wanted to offer you guys a little bit of something that was positive. If you were someone, I actually just want to I want to turn that question back to somebody else. If you were someone that had a child, a loved one that was in an oncology unit, and you found out that there was a nurse in that unit that wasn't being safe or taking precautions, would your reaction be that nurse should still have a job? Or would your reaction be, I'm scared that my loved one might be put at risk? Because that's what should matter. Healthcare workers should be protecting themselves. They should be following protocols. They should be taking this seriously, because especially in that situation, you're dealing with the most high-risk group of patients in a facility that has the most cases in that city. So in that respect, there's a reason why she's been put on leave, and there's also a reason why the Board of Nursing is investigating her.
People are allowed to have their individual beliefs. That's what happened during the pandemic. Certain nurses and that, or medical staff, refused to get vaccinated. Even, what was it, like a quarter of the US military or something refused to get vaccinated? It's beliefs and shit, Cody. Something you don't have, which is why I call you a leaf. You just go wherever the wind blows you. You wouldn't fight for what you believe in, because you don't believe in shit, is what I'm trying to say. You need to wash your hair. You really need to wash your hair. I cannot believe we almost had a fringe. I was hoping that it would go all the way across and she'd go, oh, I look good. Because really, a fringe would be amazing with a little pixie cut. Katie, just let me give you a makeover.
So that's kind of where that comes from. And then if she did do those things, then she should be reprimanded for that. Tara says she wouldn't wish a nurse fired. Okay. Fair enough. You are allowed to not wish a nurse fired. I will say, if she did those things and she put patients at risk and that behavior contributed to patients that were at risk, I would say, I hope that there are consequences. She could be given training. She could be given education. She could be given a lot of different things. But, and then you said, I would think the person was ignorant and actually have a talk with them from anti-maskers when you want to search and wear a mask. during the surgery on you. There are rules set in place. There's protocols they have to make. So it comes down to what happened when she was at work. But I mean, there's a lot of people that don't believe things that are happening right now.
Like you, when it first came out, you were adamant that the flu was worse. Yes. And then when you were convinced by other people, you were convinced that you had it. It's such a fucking... Do you reckon she's picking her foot? What is she picking?
Ashley says, I'm a nurse. We put up with a lot of crap, but you still need to do your job. So if she doesn't need Bessie says, nurses have a duty to protect their patients, not following rules that are meant to protect them. Those she helps, that's her not being professional. So it really just, that's what Jesse's opinion was. So it just comes down to what the like, does the hospital have a social media rule? Is she posted while she was at the hospital? So that would be another question. Like, is there a rule at the hospital for her posting? Is her acting like that while she's on the oncology unit and posting a TikTok? Is that allowed? Is that a part of their, is that right? Is that, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to think, I think of it that way. Like, did she break a protocol with the rules by videotaping on an oncology unit and posting the TikTok? And I will say that most of the time, I am tired is what I am, Herman, but I'm going to remove that because that's actually not okay. Okay. I just haven't gotten ready today yet. I'm here to honestly, just like I was coming on here to spread some positivity, and then we started talking about the nurses. So with the nurses, it just comes down to protocol. I'm on my bed, actually. See, not on the floor. So yeah.
Do you guys see that? Like, Frida is curled up next to her. So she's that's either her side or V's side, or she's sitting on V's pillow. I used to think that V was on the, so let's be in the bed and we're looking at the door. So like the screenshot. I used to think V was on the left next to the cat cages because I'd seen him on that side, but I've also seen him on the other side. So, but then sometimes it's flipped. Oh man, it's fucked. And someone obviously asked her, you look unwell or you don't look good. Yeah, I haven't gotten up yet. But she must have gotten up to go downstairs and get a coffee because what's in her cup, unless it's wine, she's got the bottle next to her. You know, and then if she's getting up and she's gone to the toilet and she's got a coffee, maybe she's looking at her reflection just by chance somewhere in the toaster, maybe. We couldn't think so much.
Should the nurse be, and if I look frightening, well, sorry, this is me without my hairbrush, or this is me getting out of bed. Most people, most hospitals have like requirements around like posting on social media. So most hospitals have requirements about social media. So I know like at my son's hospital, nurses are not allowed to have their personal phones while they're on, like while they're rounding with patients or while they're on the unit. And so was she using her phone and using an app that's not allowed while she's working? That kind of stuff. Like there's that aspect. And then it's,
she's just a know-it-all, isn't it? She just knows everything that a nurse is going through, what they're doing, if they take their personal phone, blah, blah, blah. God, Katie. She can never just act like, or she can never just say, oh, I don't know. You know, I don't know about that. No, they have a protocol Is there a protocol in the POULSON house? No streaming in your pajamas?
And then it's just figuring out, was she doing it because was she really doing it, or was she just saying that she was doing it? Like, does she believe that? Or was she just posting that to get like a reaction? You know what I mean? You just never really know. So I guess we'll have to see what happens to that nurse. And yes, I look frightening. I haven't done my hair. And I'm okay with that, because this was honestly just a spot to like jump on and say like, y'all, we just need a happier space, a Zen space, a place where we all can be happy and fine. And
then come online looking like you're happy and fine, because you don't look like you're happy and you don't look like you're fine. You look fucked up, Katie. You look so fucked up. You look like you're hungover. A little bit of cold water on your face would have taken down a lot of that swelling around your face, around your eyes, for your information.
mom life for sure. And truth about mom life is that no one in this house slept last night. So I'm feeling a little bit groggy right now, like really groggy. We were up really late. I'm sorry that my gulping is upsetting you. I'm having some coffee right now. Yeah, moms are tired. That's why I'm drinking.
I'm sorry that my gulping is annoying you. And then she fucking burps. She's gross. And she's like, I'm feeling groggy. I don't know, but when I haven't slept, I don't say groggy. The only time I say I feel kind of groggy is when I've consumed some grog. Or do you guys not call it grog? Might be an Aussie slang. But yeah, that's when I would say I'm feeling a bit groggy. God, Katie.
Coffee right now. And yeah. I just hope all of you guys have a good day. One day I'll sleep again, right? One day you'll sleep again. One day we'll sleep again. Your son was up all night. Yeah, my son couldn't fall asleep last night. You're going to go to the she shed and finish wrapping your presents. Oh. You're funny. You love your she shed. Michelle has a she shed, you guys, and she loves her she shed. Everyone should go to Michelle's she shed. Okay, I have to get ready, and I have to go about my day. I got to get my clothes on and take a shower, and everyone get it. Every woman deserves a she shed. Does my she office count? I need a space where I could hide. Do you guys, is that where you hide, Michelle's, in your she shed? So anyways, each day, each day I want to try to provide you some sort of positivity on this channel and give you something that will make you feel good and will give you, hi peak. So anyways, each day, each day I want to try to provide.
Oh my God, how Nightmare on Elm Street is that? That is evil doll love. That is a woman that's very unsure of herself, trying to give pep talk in the morning. I will give you positive quotes. Please be presentable next time. And knowing that she hasn't showered, it's like someone just increased the stink volume.
Provide you some sort of positivity on this channel and give you something that will make you feel good and will give you, hi pink you pet. I hope you're feeling better. At the end of the day, I just hope you guys have fun, happiness. She has a she Porsche. I want to offer some level of positivity every single day. So, and today's positivity was that self-care. Okay. So that was sort of what I was trying to come on here. Like, I'm really tired.
Sorry, I just got reminded that for this whole time, She's sitting in there with that fucking kitty litter with no problem in the world. The dog's in there too, kitty litter. There's a, big clump in there. It's just, I don't think that she has, is able to smell. She might have lost her sense of smell. I know alcoholics that have lost their sense of smell and taste.
This morning because my son didn't go to bed. I have a son that has autism, and he sometimes struggles to fall asleep, and he gets anxiety at night, and so it can be a struggle to get him to sleep. And you lay with them and you console them, and then you can't fall asleep. And
in my opinion, her son may be an empath. He's also like a Libra or a Scorpio. He's a Libran. So imagine him absorbing the energy of 4 stressed out cats caged up at night on the other side of the bed. So in this bedroom, if you didn't watch my video, I could have done a better job, but I got pissed off and just ended it. I talked about Katie's bedroom and what's going on there. We've got the kitty litter. We've also got the cat cages where she locks up her 4 cats at night, 2 cats per cage. So while her child is unable to sleep and is anxious, also, Katie, your child is autistic. He doesn't have autism. Like, can you fucking learn how to speak? I know this is 2020, but he's still unable to speak properly in terms of autistic. Okay? What would the cats, would they be meowing? Like, when does she put them in? When he's in bed? Or when she's finished the bottle of wine? When she's ready to come up from downstairs? The whole situation is just a stressed out. The cats don't really have their own safe sanctuary. Because, hey, the dog's in here right now, so the cats can't really come in here and feel safe, as if they're, it's not like when you have a puppy and they have their safe zone in their little cage. No, they don't even come in here because the dogs are in there. The dogs also rule the lounge room, and that's where that cat habitat thing is, the scratching, climbing thing. So you rarely see the cats on there unless the dogs are, I don't know, probably locked in a room. But she does let them around them. But it's a whole mess because I'm just like, why do the cats have to be in there? Because she has to control the situation. Because Toad's got the dogs. It's weird that they can't just separate them, but without them. But the environment that her child sleeps in, I swear Frida is sleeping on her son's pillow.
Lock the bathroom door. You bring me joy, Katie Joy. I hope I can give you the encouragement you do. I think it's awesome that you just woke up and told us I don't look. I just, I want to do a lot of things on this channel. And one of those things is do some sort of uplifting content to make sure you guys are still going to feel good. And you guys, I also found a video of someone sent me this video. Can I tell you guys of Joe and Kendra Duggar? And they were in like a movie about Joe, the Bible story about Joseph and Mary and the birth of Jesus. And Kendra played Mary and Joseph played Jesus. Or no, Joseph played Joseph. And Kendra's dad was doing the narration of it. And it's like so cheesy. I was like, oh, this is so funny. And it's like literally professionally done. Like they have it on a set of some sort. Like, and it looks like super old world. Like they almost went to like the Renaissance fair, and like rented out the Renaissance fair to film something kind of thing. But I was like, there's this really one funny part where Mary is in her room and in her like kitchen, and she gets this message from God, and he tells her that she's going to be like married, like going to have this baby, and she's going to name it Jesus. And Kendra says, "But I don't have a man." But I don't have a man. Uh, I don't know why that part was so funny, because it was modern day Bethlehem. Yes, yes. But I don't have a man. So Kendra Mary was in her kitchen, and God was speaking to Kendra Mary and was telling Kendra Mary that she was going to have a baby. And then Kendra Mary said, "I don't have a man." And I thought, that sounds so modern, Kendra Mary. But I don't have a man. Okay.
I don't really have a comment. Who the hell is Kendra Mary? Oh, is that Kendra's? Because I've just know Kendra, but why is she referring to her as Kendra Mary? As in Joe Duggar's? No, have I gone off the family tree? I'm in the wrong lane? I don't know.
Why didn't I do this on my other channel? Because I just wanted to do this here. I honestly just wanted to provide this uplifting content here, but I'll be going on my other channel in a little while. So take care, you guys. I'm going to go get in the shower and get ready. I wanted to just give you guys some uplifting content, speak to my subscribers that I love, and tell you guys that I care about you. Tell you guys that you will get through this. This too shall pass. If you're feeling down, you're feeling sad, just try to take some time for yourself. Reach out to someone and speak to them. Do something for yourself to make yourself feel better. And you know, Nia says I look jacked up. Well, thank you, Nia. I appreciate that. That's a sweet compliment, because I feel jacked up. So I'm going to just take that as motivation to not look jacked up. All right, you guys. I like to feel jacked up. So there's a lot of channels doing sort of vlogmas during December. And so what I want to do is not vlogmas, but positive mas. So positive live mas.
That doesn't make sense. Positive mas. It's still a vlog, you idiot. Plus, there's nothing positive about this, Mrs. Paulson. I really, like, it took you to the end to have to block everyone for calling you, well, not calling you, for saying you look jacked up, and then you love feeling jacked up, because you really do, because every day you're jacked up. You're jacked up so much right now just from having your ADHD meds and your coffee, or is it wine? Who knows? It's probably coffee with Baileys. But to think about your presentation, how you're coming across to people. If people that want a pep talk want to be confronted by you looking like this. Again, it's you thinking about you. Oh, yeah, I thought I'd just jump on here, you know, without having a shower. Maybe think about the people, your audience. Do they want to see you looking jacked up? I don't know. You got to start taking your career more fucking serious. You're still drinking, doing lives. Tell me one fucking journalist that drinks on the job, or anyone. Because, Katie, even when you sign important stuff, you're not meant to be drunk. I wonder how many things, in your lawyer's office that you have drank before you've signed. I don't know. Just putting that out there, since you're professional at being a POULSON, and that's it. That's the only thing you've really earned in life is someone else's last name. God. Oh, please go have a shower. Okay, we'll just watch.
For you every day. So we'll try to do this every day. All right? Have a wonderful morning. I'll be back later with more. Stay tuned for the video of Kendra and Joseph, and Kendra saying, "But I don't have a man."
I don't have a man to come home. I'd rather have no man than be stuck in a situation like you, Katie Joy. And there is no joy, and there is no pep talk. It's just Amber in her bed with the dog. Amber never let her pets in the bed, did she? Oh, it's just so, she's just so unaware of everything and how she comes across, and then people getting blocked at the end because they are stating the obvious. You look like shit. Why would anyone listen to what you're saying about feeling good when you don't look like you're feeling good at all? It's just fucked, man. And it's just, that is mental illness, in my opinion, right in your fucking face. Denial. Katie, we're going to bring it back to my cookie now because I can't take it anymore. Oh, God, guys, how did we all survive that? The video was a little bit, my video was a little bit blurry, but that's just because, well, it's been on a journey. I almost deleted all of the videos. But, yeah, that was one of Katie's deleted videos before she deleted her KJ. Like, she deleted it that day, I think. So, yeah, back then I was quick. Oh my gosh, you looked haggard. But yeah, like I said before, like this was December 8, 2020. So it was around the time where she had, like, Tati was suing her, and she had, I think November 30 is when she filed her motion to dismiss, which was, did a 5th grade write that? Katie, did you write this? I'm nodding because no fucking lawyer would have written that. And everyone was going, what the hell? Especially Emily. Imagine if we didn't have Emily Baker. Actually, it feels weird without saying the D. What does the D stand for, Emily? I want to add a D in the middle, like Cactus, D Bill. Does that rhyme? I mean, not rhyme, but it sounds pretty professional, doesn't it? Emily, what does the D stand for? Oh, I sound bad. I'm just being stupid. I'm just having a laugh. But yeah, where would we be without Emily, really? At that time, we needed her. Imagine if, like, we took a different route and we came across someone different and they weren't as good as her, and then we found her later on. Oh, we are so lucky, everyone, aren't we? Oh, I think that's maybe why she was just so comfortable going on there, giving the pep talk, looking like shit, because I'm just going to delete it later on. Like Melissa says, dirty deleter, story of her life. Oh, you weren't allowed to be drunk for your workman's comp case? Oh, damn, Will. God. Wrong parallel world for you. I wonder if, like, she rocks up, like, on Zoom for her court case and stuff. Does she, what? Yeah, because I always wanted, it's a shame that it's happening during the pandemic, because I would love to compare Katie's court clothing, her attire, her choice of good girl outfit compared to Janelle. Janelle has a she shed. Do you know what? Another similarity? Janelle loves baths. Oh, it's always the dirtiest people that like baths. I can't imagine Katie being so relaxed having a bath. Janelle used to live stream from her bath with lots of bubbles. She'd be in there for like 3 hours. Oh, do I miss her? Not really. I sound fine. Fine. What is it? Whose last name? Is it Fran Fine? No. Someone's last name was Fine. My brain can't put 2 and 2 together right now. This is what happens at the end of every stream of Katie. Mush brain. It's just, smashing potatoes. Okay, guys, thanks so much for joining me. And I'll probably do a live or something on Friday. But yeah, I do have, I'm going to do members stream on Saturday. So, oh, I forgot to do Cactus shout out. It's at the end. But if you guys want to be a cacti contributor, you can scroll in the info in the description box below, find the Cactus, click the link. That's the members of this channel. They get extra content and little badge next to their name and shout outs every time I go live. This is the first one at the end, but we'll see. Shout out to Karen, Bluebird. I hope you've had a good listen of the stream. I hope you're having a good day, and thank you so much for being a contributor. As always, I really do appreciate it. Have a good one. Cactus high 5. I'm going to give you Cactus high 10. Why not finish off big? Thanks, guys. Please take care out there, and I'll see you guys. Well, I won't see you. You won't see me, but we will join together again on Friday. I will talk to you guys then. See you guys.